On behalf of our Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Penina Malonza, to say that we came here to welcome the MV World Odyssey cruise ship, which has just docked at the Kenya Ports Authority, Mombasa. First and foremost, let me convey the greetings and apologies from the Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Penina Malonza, who was actually the chief guest for this occasion, but kindly requested me to come and represent her. My name is John Ololtua, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Tourism. I want to extend, on behalf of the CS, a warm welcome to the 620 passengers and 175 crew on board this vessel. The return of this vessel, this cruise ship, 2 months, within a 2 months period, shows a lot of confidence in Kenya as an attractive destination for cruise travelers. This is the third vessel to call on this newly refurbished cruise terminal this season. Previously we had 2. There was one in November and another one in December. And over 2,000 voyagers on board the 2 vessels which were there in November and December had an opportunity to experience what we offer as Kenya, and especially along the coast, where we have a lot of attractions, including our parks, our reserves, and along the beaches. And I want to say that our visitors today are very unique, because the majority of them are young people, university students from America and other countries who have come to join and have exchange programs with our universities, one of them being Kenyatta University. And I'm very sure during their stay here, apart from the exchange program in the universities, they'll have an opportunity to visit our parks, the Savo National Park and others. They'll also have an opportunity to sample our nice foods, the Swahili food and the other African food. In fact, when I was interacting with them, a number of them were asking about nyama choma, and they were really very excited to be here. So I know they'll be able to enjoy our sites, historical sites like Fort Jesus. They'll be able to enjoy our culture, Mijikenda, and many others that are here. And above all, they'll be able to enjoy what we refer to as Safari Kenya, which is known globally. And this combines Masai Mara and many other important attractions in Kenya. I also want to indicate that the Cabinet Secretary, in her remarks that she has just asked me to convey, is that the visitors who have come to Kenya are also going to create a lot of impact in terms of the economy of our country. The reason why we say this is that they'll be able to, as they enjoy themselves in Kenya, they'll also be spending in our hotels, they'll also be buying our food, they'll also be buying our artifacts and other good things that we sell here in Kenya. And therefore, this is really a very good source of foreign exchange earnings. And tourism generally is one of the critical sectors that brings a lot of foreign exchange to the country. I'm therefore happy to report that there has been a lot of positive improvement in terms of the growth of tourism. You are aware that in 2019, the COVID-19 had actually affected a lot of travel, and that's why the cruise ships were not docking or landing as they are doing now. So there is a lot of hope that this will happen. But I also want to reiterate that what has made it easy also for the cruise ships to be able to land is because of the improved infrastructure. As you have seen, this terminal that has been done here at Kenya Ports Authority is part of the infrastructure. So when we have good infrastructure where the cruise ships can dock, and also where our passengers, the travelers, our visitors are able to travel across the country. So it's as a result of the good infrastructure, improved safety that we can see, and above that, the direct flights. Recently we were able to launch the direct flight from directly to Dubai. And therefore, these are some of the factors that I've seen an increase in the number of visitors that are coming. I would also like to report that there is also an increase in domestic tourism. There are a number of Kenyans who have realized that there is something nice to go around and see. And therefore, we are seeing a lot of Kenyans also coming to enjoy our historical sites and our parks. And especially during the long break holiday that you have seen. As I conclude, cruise tourism is a niche market which Kenya seeks to capitalize as part of the coastal development to be able to improve our economy. And therefore, we would like to say that we want to take this advantage as a blueprint. This is an industry that is worth billions of dollars, and especially for countries with good infrastructure and marketing destinations. With me here, I have the acting CEO, Kenya Tourism Board, and the Kenya Tourism Board plays a very critical role in marketing Kenya as a tourist destination. And therefore we are ready. I would like to say as Kenya, we are ready to be part and parcel of this market. We are to be part and parcel of receiving our passengers who are from our cruise ships. And particularly today we are at this terminal at Kenya Ports Authority. And I also want to say I'm indeed very happy because one of the factors that have encouraged, the cruise ships to increase in number is the lifting of the Indian Ocean from the list of high-risk areas by the International Maritime Organization. And therefore, as I conclude, I want to say that through the cruise ships, we spread awareness of all that Kenya has to offer as a premier tourism destination. So we like to build and maintain close working relationships and partnership with the cruise planners and generally the Kenya Ports Authority and all other sectors of government in order for us to be able to realize this. I conclude therefore by saying I invite the passengers to venture beyond the cruise ship. By the way, I personally went inside there. Honestly speaking, it is amazing. You can enjoy there. You have, you have where to rest. You can take tea. You can watch videos. You may not even know that you are in the ocean actually. And therefore, I would like to invite them that I know there is a lot of comfort in the cruise ship, but I want to invite them to really sample what we have in Kenya. They'll be here for about 6 days, and I'm sure they'll be able to sample what magical Kenya has to offer. We have a lot under magical Kenya, right? We have our wildlife, we have our culture, and we also have other forms of tourism which we are developing, like sporting activities, like medical tourism, and many other forms of tourism. So I want therefore to say, I wish everyone a magical experience during this 1 week stop. Karibuni, Kenya. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Wana mipango kuendelea kuja kama cruise ship. So tunawafurahia hao wageni wakifika, na hapa coast vile watakuwa wengi hapa hivi, tuwaonyeshe ni nini wanaweza kupata burudani wapi na kujienjoy wapi.
So we are indeed very happy, and we thank you, and we always say welcome. Karibu tena. Oh, we have ugali. Have you heard of ugali? We also have Swahili food. Yeah, we have rice.
And lots of seafood.
A lot of seafood. Okay. We have chapati. We have roast meat. Nyama choma.